SIMULACRA game released. We played 2 previous ones, so let's see what shitfest this is. Scary game, by the way, quote unquote. Viewer discretion isn't mine. That's right. Alright. Nice, very good. Enot Poloskan, 100 months! Boom! There we go, another one joins the 100 club. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, Sam Hal Gearbox with good sub, Naughty Tube, Tanko VR, Ribbed VTW, Jotar, Godcrab, and IC Bice. Hachi, 81 months. Small schoolers turning in today. Alright, what do we have? We have hi. Hi again. That's all she wrote. Production in action.
Time for some God-seeing thing. Solo bolo. Oh shit, wrong, sweet. Oh, never mind, we sound the same anyways. -10 something something bucket. Water. Damage blah blah blah. 777. Horse. Not anime. Classic.
Classic. I'll shut the fuck up. Finally, Rook. Having fun with the phone I left. If you're done being nosy, we've got some work to do. Hang on, what's happening? It's your lucky day. You're finally getting to do something useful around here. This is Ruby Myers, reporter for the Stone Creek Citizen, or as you might know from your daily coffee runs, Double Ristretto, I don't know what that is. Don't tell our editor, but we'll be working on an assignment of our own. Winky face. I'm listening. What's the scoop? Straight to the point. We might just get along. If you paid attention to the news cycle, you'd know that things aren't going well for Stone Creek. Other than the mess of the whole resort town fiasco, people are going missing at an alarming rate. No one's doing anything to investigate this. I don't see a reason why we can't go to the editor with this. Well, he might ignore us, or worse, assign it to someone else. There's no way I'm letting that happen again. I have a source. Paul Castillo, a huge mystery and history buff. Really knows his way around town, though people tend to underestimate him because of his demeanor. But he's got good instincts. So he's pretty popular. On the contrary, he's pretty secretive, keeps to himself most of the time. Does a lot of writing though. I guess that's the only thing we have in common. Alright, what do you mean his demeanor? What's he like? How do I answer? Unpredictable is Paul's default setting. To most people he seems unhinged, and that makes it easier to write him off. Still, it doesn't make him untrustworthy. How does he operate? When he's set on a topic, he'll go out of his way to find everything about it, which makes him pretty useful for my stories. He's also connected with the local community, got some real town spirit. It's your call. Damn right it is! And I say we're doing this. Paul was convinced that he was close to solving the mystery and wanted to show me the evidence he had. Instead, setting up a meet, he sent this. A Ruby Myers, Stone Creek. How do I go back on these fucking Zoomer phones? How do I turn off notifications? Huh? In game. How do I go back out? Fuck, that's not it. That's the home button. Advice: buy an iPhone. It will make your UI more convenient. The phone you're using now was in that box. No note, no explanation, nothing. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, why would he not send an iPhone? If this phone was his evidence, there's not much on here. Already invading his personal privacy, huh? I knew you being a nosy. I don't know if it's a warning or if it's some experimental form of communication. That device is our only connection to him and the answer we need. This is where you come in. Does this mean I get to go outside? That is some real scary shit. Unfortunately, with the lockdown, your leash is limited to HQ. Journalists get a pass though, so I'll be doing the groundwork. But I'll video call you so you don't forget what the outside looks like. Have you had a chance to look over his phone yet? It won't be what you expect. The thing functions differently than most. Like I said, Paul's careful. I had to use it once and almost smashed it out of frustration. No, I want to speak to you first. Alright. Surfer, Atlas, mail, media, phone. Let's consider a view. Well, you have my permission. He left his phone for a reason. Maybe a hidden instruction or something. A memo, a video maybe. Go on, get looking. Okay. Let's see. November 6th. Wait. It starts here. These are photos. This is a video. Alright, I guess we go in recordings, downloads. Alright, 3rd of March is the earliest we have. Let's see what this is first.
Hey Ruby. This video may come as a surprise or not. I know we've had our differences, but that's why I respect you. It's time I tell you something. Again, it needs believing, but more importantly, it needs stopping.
The God Gamer?
The town is changing. You and I can feel it. But it's an outside influence. The people are turning. The phone is locked. You might need to tinker to get into it, but you're gonna need it. I know it's not much, but I hope with whatever's inside it, it will guide you to the truth. Atlas is used to get around Stone Creek. It shows what it has to offer. It's a map app, blah blah blah, you know how it works. But my version is more. I've locked some of the phone's contents within these grey pins. To unlock them, you need to find the correct notes. As you're navigating through the phone, you might see this icon appear on the bottom of the screen. Tap on it and it will capture whatever you are currently viewing as a note. Upload the correct note to the correct grey pin and more of the phone will open up to you. Use this to guide you through.
Leaked address.
That's all I can say for now.
Hey, tactical
I
bacon.
hope the phone gets to you safely and
minus 60 payment. Minus 60.
I'm counting on you to get to the truth.
The truth is out there.
You need to do this. Not for me, but for Stone Creek.
Stone Creek is my Gotham. Alright, we're looking at here. Some pictures of ducks. How do I go to the next picture? Is it not weird that it goes in reversed? Shouldn't it be based on date? Oh, maybe not. No. Never mind. Sorry. A frog. A picture of what I assume is the town. General store. Flight. And odds on that. Flight boutique. Fucking CSI Miami, this shit. Okay, what is this? General store. Are those underwear? Like Halloween underwear? Alright, we're looking at here. Wood letters. Wooden letters. Sure. This tells me nothing. Serve up. Data locked. Most of the phone's content are locked behind Atlas. To restore them, please upload the proper nodes to locked pins. Lost locked pin. Rally the voices. March 24th, 2022. 0534. Rally the voices. The fuck does that mean? So what happens if I click on one of these? Alright, well, SC government. This is a message from the office of Mayor Richardson and the Stone Creek Town Council. Residents are reminded of the lockdown starting tonight at 9 p.m. Movement during this time will be heavily restricted. For your safety, local authorities will operate security checkpoints throughout Stone Creek. Anyone found in the open without an official pass will be subjected to questioning. These new rules might be difficult to adhere to, but we are confident that this is the best step for the welfare of our town. Thank you for your cooperation and continued support. Residents are reminded of the lockdown starting tonight at 9 p.m. Movement during this time will be heavily restricted, yes. Those in the Greenfields Park area are asked to be on the lookout for 14-year-old Josie Barton, who was just reported missing. The Stone Creek Sheriff Department is asking for assistance in identifying the protesters at the Cloud Square opening ceremony. Contact 238-555-2931 if you have any information. I do not have any information. I have nothing on this phone. Mails. Urgent. From Myra Tech HR to Paul Castillo. Attention, all employees. In accordance to the mayor's announcement on the recent lockdown restriction to curb the rising cases of missing persons, the following procedures are now in effect. 1. A curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. has been enforced. All business will need to cease operations unless exempted by the town's emergency task force. Traveling will be heavily regulated, only allowing for the procurement of essential needs or tending to emergencies subject to the decision of local law enforcement. Recreational activities are only allowed at the approved facilities, namely all those under the Briar Development Company. Myratech employees has been granted exemption from these restrictions, provided that they show their passes to the relevant authorities when asked. Your lockdown pass is attached below. How do you take screenshots on your phone? What is this? Scan the Atlas tutorial video. Scan the Atlas tutorial? How the fuck do you scan the Atlas tutorial video? Oh shit! Scanning.
Hey Ruby.
The phone's content is locked
This
behind
video may
Atlas.
come as
Paul
a
explains the way to
surprise.
unlock it.
Or not. I know we've had our differences, but
I already...
that's why.
Okay, so now that I scanned it, does it do anything? Does it... I go to the... here. And... notes. And... Aha! Here we go. Okay, rally the voices. It don't go down. I'm just trying.
I noticed your title says games and shit. Does this phone simulator count as a game, or does it fall under the category of shit? I require clarification.
Bye-bye! Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? I think I found something. Attach Atlas guide. Here you go. Alright. It's a little bit different
Hey
with
Ruby.
the UI.
This
than
video may come as a
previously,
surprise.
but I think
or
I
not.
understand. He mentioned using Atlas. Sounds like all this was meant for you. For you? Well, like it or not, you're in this with me now. Who's to say you won't snitch on me if you don't get anything out of this? Paul kept his investigation on his phone. Unlocking it is our priority. Atlas is his tool of choice. He explained it well in the video. Think you can manage it, Rook? I'll give you some pointers if you need a nudge. How hard could it be? A little help would be nice. To restore the phone, you'll have to scan and unlock the correct note from the device's last known location. Since it's with you at the Stone Creek Citizen, it must be something there. Our paper site could be of use. Once that's done, look through everything. Tell me what you find, something related to this investigation. In the meantime, I'm going to check up on an old friend, an old meetup point Paul and I used previously. Stone Creek Citizen. It must be something there. What the fuck is Stone Creek Citizen? Stone Creek Citizen. What is Stone Creek Citizen? I don't get it. I am so fucking confused. Oh, the Stone Creek Citizen. Hello. Found it. Missing a Josie Barton. Stop erasing our identity. Or are they fucking protesting the curfew? How do I scan the fucking site? What the fuck? Aha! Do you have a story to share with us? A call for action for the citizens of Stone Creek to submit anonymous tips. This is how paper can rally the voices. At last, I shall have revenge. All right. New video unlocked. November 14th.
It's gotta be him. Went
Who?
missing 4 days ago, spotted by some kids wandering around. It's gotta be him. Went missing 4 days ago, spotted by some kids wandering around the riverbank. It's gotta be him. Went missing 4 days ago, spotted by some kids wandering around the riverbank 2 days ago, and now he's here? What the hell are you doing here? Damn it!
Surely he can't hear you.
What are you up to?
Real. Is this what happens to everyone who disappeared? We'll find out. What is this supposed to be? An eye. An eye for an eye. You were wild once. Don't let them tame you. Missing. Stone Creek. Julian Yee. Please contact Stone Creek Sheriff Department with any information. Who's calling? Elise. Why are you calling? Wait. What? Why am I calling her? I'm getting so hard. It's getting so hard to remember, my sweet boy. You won't just tell me I'm crazy, will you? I can't do this again if you're just going to tell me he doesn't exist. That's not my place to say. What you're going through is unimaginable. I want to help you, Elise, and I want to understand. I don't know. How about I give you a call and you tell me about George? I'll listen, it might help you hold on to the memory of him. That sounds... Okay, let's do it. Who the fuck is George? I've been following the other disappearances in Snow Creek. The others are nothing like yours. You said everyone else forgot him. George? George, yes, George. That's his name. Would you be interested... Why would you be interested in helping me find my son? Okay, so... Alright, she lost her son and everyone forgot about her son except for her. Alright. Let's see. Huh? Hello? Call dropped. The hell? How's the assignment treating you, Rook? Any progress? I unlocked Paul's phone. There's this video. Check it out. Ghosted. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, that she's a fast watcher. Could this footage be fake? Do you recognize that man in the video? How did Paul know where to find him? Could this footage be fake? No, surely it's real. Anything is possible in the digital age. Ever heard of deepfakes? But if I know Paul, doctoring footage isn't the kind of stunt he'd pull. Paul had to have information about this man somewhere. How else did he find him? You know Paul, any ideas where he'd hide them? Let me think. Paul's like any other person who's into solving mysteries. They all need a soapbox. Error. This website is locked due to suspicious activity. If you are the owner of this domain, please log in to regain access. Any unauthorized tampering or entry is prohibited. Please call our helpline if you are facing difficulties to log in. Well, I guess if I am the owner, what do we have here? What is my mail? Paul Castillo. Paul Castillo at tmail.web. What was the link? Paul Castillo at tmail.com.
Don't smash it, okay? Don't smash it!
Invalid email. Was it T-mail? T-web. T-web? .web. Okay, I already forgot indeed. T-web. Hey! Answer the security questions. Alright, answer the security questions. Complete the pattern below. Hint, a mark left on Abernathy Farms. Abernathy Farms. Any unauthorized tampering or entry is prohibited. Please call our helpline if you're facing difficulties to log in. A mark left on Abernathy Farms. Abernathy Farms. Abernathy Farms. Aha! Look at that. What is the mark though? An hourglass? Yeah, but we don't have like maybe it's not the door? Well, I can't zoom in for some fucking reason. I can zoom in on this, but not on the fucking... Okay. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Oh! It's a crop circle. It's a crop circle. We don't have a picture of that though. It's a crop circle. We don't have it yet, I think. Alright. Let's look at here. Abernethy Farm. Are the crop circles man-made or alien stuff? Nice spelling. Is there a picture? Important question. My cousin's husband, neighbor, auntie forwarded this picture to me, claiming that the bell dam was sited near the lake by your farm. Is this true? What the fuck? Yeah, it's real, obviously. Fuck, I want to see the fucking crop circles. They're 100% real. Great-grandfather Abernathy woke up to some strange noise, blinding lights outside, and there they appeared. So do the aliens come back every so often to trim and maintain their work? It's like mowed perfectly the different times I visited. Yeah. Fuck, I don't see a picture of it though, unfortunately. For you. He might not have posted about it yet, but I'm willing to bet his investigation notes are on there. Damn, it's down. Alright, let me guess. It gets reported for spam. Oh, what kind of content does Paul post? It used to be filled with his adventures, sped up footage of stakeouts, play-by-play of encounters, and the standard stuff. Shame he's had to filter it out to keep the website afloat. Now it's a shrine to local myths and legends. Hopefully more info about that freaky video too. I can't imagine you working with someone like him. I might not be a believer, like Paul, but every now and then he stumbles onto something real. The evidence he collects is grounded in reality, which is ironic considering what you found. But nevertheless, right. Why don't you try to access Paul's blog while I search that place? I recognize the logo on the lanyard, Sun Express Warehouse, east of Stone Creek. Alright. I don't know about this. We need Scooby-Doo and the whole gang. This is precisely why I'm on the field and you're not. We won't get anywhere without some risks. No risk, no reward, a wise man once told me. Let me know once you're in this blog. It's bound to be a treasure trove. We'll be able to get some good leads. See you on the other side. Alright, so it seems like we're supposed to be able to... How do we unlock the picture of Abernathy Farm? The crop circles. How do we get a picture of the crop circles? Call them and let them describe it to us. All right. Let's see. Surely there is one picture here, right? No? Oops. Alright, let's see here. Let's go here. And then let's go here. Stock up on some fresh produce. Or visit our famous crop circles. There should be a website for it. Should it not be a website for it? What was it called? Abernathy. Let's see if there's an article or something about it. Do they have a phone number or a website too? Abernathy Farms. Abernathy Farms. Abernathy Farms. They don't have a web page, old school. They do not have a mark left on Abernathy Farms. I guess I can call. What was this? Possible experience of the Beldam. Good day, Paul. I've been a fan of your blog for a while. Reading it always makes me remember Stone Creek's rich folklore. I have something to contribute, but your site seems to be down at the moment, so I just thought, why not just send an email? So here goes. Over the past few weeks, I too noticed something strange. There were these weird carvings around my house. While trying to patch them up, I found small toy cars near them, tucked away under my bed, at the corner of drawers, stuck between the stepping stones on my porch. When I see these toys, I can't help but feel there's something missing, something important. I tried very hard to recall any events leading up to these findings, and the earliest memory I have was me cleaning the bathtub from dirty water. Not just any water, but water from the lake. I know its color, its smell. I used to swim there a lot when I was a kid. I thought I was experiencing some sort of memory loss, but the doctors say it's nothing. Since it was a lake water, I suspect perhaps I had an encounter with the Beldam, and I somehow blocked it off. You're the expert of this matter, so I am hoping that my story is something that you might find interesting. If there is anything else you wish to know, please do. I am also open to meeting up if that is something you're interested in. Once again, I appreciate that you. Okay. Well, that doesn't help us at all. Does this help us? Why can't I find a fucking picture of this fucking farm? Or maybe we just did the pattern wrong. Hey, is this the pattern? No way. This ain't the pattern. There's no way this is the pattern. That would be so stupid. What is that even? If this is 1, this is 5. I'm gonna try it. But that would be fucking retarded. Oh my god! That was a fucking pattern! What the heck? Match the caption. Select the images containing what is described in the caption. Sightings of the Beldam around Stone Creek on the Atlas feed. Okay, this was the Beldam. Wait. Match the caption. Select the images containing what is described in the caption. Sightings of Beldam around Stone Creek on the Atlas feed. Well, definitely this one. Was there any other picture? Beldam. This motherfucker. Beldam. I'm guessing it's only 2. Am I retarded? The answer is maybe. This one and this one. Fuck. One more probably. Which one? Number 5. Alright. Stay strange, Stone Creek. Buy me a bagel. Stone Creek is rich with history and legends that are equal parts of weird and wonderful. Join me as I document them. Someone sent me an audio file. Who did that? Who's done this?
Driving now, can't text. Had a thought. These people who disappeared? Since there's so many of them now, they need a name. I mean, like a catchy headline name. The Vanished. Or The Lost.
Previously
think of
on The
something?
Lost.
Thanks.
I like The Lost.
Driving now, can't text.
Muted. What the fuck? Okay. Porn acting.
Some initial thoughts about the symbol. Listen up, me. It's very possible that this symbol is a mark of resistance for Stone Creek. Every movement needs one. The town has a history of civil disputes, mainly between the council and the townsfolk. What if enough is enough? They're finally taking a stand to push back and reclaim Stone Creek. It'll be a fight I support, that's for sure. But still, it's being connected to the disappearances. It doesn't make sense to involve people who have no part of it. I mean, there are children who are among the lost. It couldn't be the
The
town,
Lost.
no. If not us, what about aliens? They visited us before. Look at Abernathy Farms. Although back when the crop circles appeared, there weren't any stories of abductions or folks going missing. Or is it her? The Beldam. Oh, just saying her name gives me chills. She definitely has a grudge
Chills.
against Stone Creek. Anyone here would be fair game, except she's never had a symbol associated with her in all my research. A familiar, yes. A flower, check. A lake, yep. But a symbol? That's new. I should go back and look again. I couldn't have missed it, could I? If it is her, it begs the question, why now? What would have awoken the Beldam after all these years? Has to be something powerful. I wonder, is it more dangerous than the Beldam?
You best stop believing in ghost stories, Miss Swan. You're in one! Hey, Hectic extended for 4 years, man. Enjoy the badge. Campfire Edition. Calvixen, welcome back. King Daedra Atlantic Club. Dankeschön. At last. Investigation. The legend of the Beldam. The Beldam lived beside the lake, her home surrounded with lush trees and plump animals. When you feel lost and all is bleak, beware the beldam of Stone Creek. Lighten up, don't make a frown, otherwise like her you will drown. So goes the beldam's rhyme. The witch who wreaked havoc over Stone Creek centuries ago and vowed to return in death. There's a magic in these verses that compel us to repeat it. And as we do, a curiosity beckons. Who is the beldam? Why did she curse Stone Creek? When Stone Creek was first settled, the land was barren. Crops would wilt before harvest and signs of wildlife were scarce. There was something here that repelled life everywhere but near the nearby lake, where a mysterious woman lived. The beldam, desperate, the townsfolk turned to her for help. She traded them seeds in return for the promise of place in Stone Creek. The beldam, a blessing and a curse. Time passed, the town was on the precipice of success when an illness spread through Stone Creek. Many experienced terrible fevers, tremors, and hallucinations. None could identify the cause until some report having nightmares of the beldam before their demise, speaking in tongues and revealing her true nature. The beldam was the source of all the death and rot. Her place in Stone Creek was as its terror, and she feed off every wail, every ounce of pain they suffered. Enraged, the townsfolk marched towards her home to free themselves from her hold. In the calm waters of the lake, they drowned her, held her limbs, her body, and her head down until only a violent stillness lingered. Before death, she cursed the town with the promise they made her. The beldam will always have a place in Stone Creek and she'll never leave. To this day, her legend and her spirit dwell, waiting to return their actions tenfold. Lord! Strange symbol. The vanishing video. I downloaded it. What is this?
Driving now, can't text. Had a thought.
These disappearances are getting out of hand. The police reports show a linear growth at the start, but over the past few weeks it's growing exponentially. The bright side is, more cases means more evidence. I've been digging through the files and I noticed these symbols. This exact symbol appeared on one of my colleagues' desks. I'll be keeping an eye on him. There might be a connection between these disappearances and these symbols. They keep popping up. I see them everywhere, in doodles on public buses, carvings on benches, in children's books. They're everywhere. It's like an omen. Just when someone goes missing, these symbols keep appearing. Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. Gotta get more proof, just to be sure. I need to get more reports from Persephone. There must be something I'm missing.
There must be something he's missing. Alright. What are the symbols? Thrasher Lake. Antler Beast. Blessings of the Elm. Okay. I think we need anything more from that side right now. I'm sure there was one of those.
These disappearances are getting out of hand. The police reports show a linear growth at the start, but
Paul has an interesting theory. Paul thinks the symbols are linked to the disappearances based on what? Exposure? Not what I had in mind, but I should have expected this. Things tend to go off the rails with Paul. The symbol could easily be an art trend. Have you seen the symbols before? Maybe in passing? It's not something that would capture my attention. Looked like everyday vandalism to me. Anyway, I'm at the warehouse. Hopefully we'll find something to prove or disprove Paul. Also, back to what I said about the headlines. Aside from the victims, our article's gonna need something sticky. What about the vanishing of Stone Creek? The vanishing of Ethan Carter.
That's got style, catchy and concise. I like it. At this rate, it's come true with everyone's head turned. Good on thinking ahead. Hold that thought. I'm close to Paul's location in the video. Should be right about... big problem. This is why. Let. Me. Him. Look at him. Is that the symbol? This fits Paul's theory. Well, I'll be damned. Could Paul be right for once? Rook, this is great news. The story's shaping up. Mysterious symbols appearing in town. People vanishing. It writes itself. Wait, that man really vanished into thin air? He sank into the bog. All I can say is I've checked and there's no trace of him here. I don't see any security cameras to review from when Paul bolted either. I want to get on top of this now. There's a couple of threads to follow. He mentioned to get more reports from Persephone. Yeah, maybe from his network. I'm not sure if that's a person, an organization, or a place. He gets carried away with his code names. Well, that guy in the video was his colleague. Right. Maybe I can find something from where he works. Since you have his phone, why don't you figure out who or what Persephone is, and I will pay Paul's office a visit. I'm on it! Detective Forsen. On the job. Persephone. Should be on this phone. Sounds Greek. Stone Greek.
Probably on here. Probably on here. Maybe my mail actually. No. No, I don't think so. Error. Nope. Persephone. The fuck is that? Why is there not a search function? It's pronounced Persephone. Persephone. Who are you calling a phony? Persephone. Persephone. I bet it's a Twitter handle. I bet it's a Twitter. Fucking cocksucker. Stone Creek Library. Maybe just call the library. Remember this number. 302 68 93. What the fuck was the first one? Oh wait, maybe it's in my phone. P P P P P P P P P P Phoebe Rose. Surely that's fucking Phoebe. I am clueless. What the hell is Persephone? Hang on, Where was that video? The latest one? Where the fuck did I get that? 3 videos. Where did I fucking find this video? Oops. The fuck? In the entry where you found his theory video, that's what I was looking for! I can't find the fucking video I sent. my gut says there's something on his blog that connects her to a location on Atlas. Yeah, where the fuck is that video? Where the fuck is that video? Here. Ruby. Persephone has gone into hiding. To reach them, you'll need to find a token to return a promise in Stone Creek. Don't worry, I have it on my blog. It's something rare, but you can find it growing in Stone Creek. People in the past used to think it would bring them luck. Now not so much. Aha! I saw that in elm beads. Anal beads. Promise. Promise, promise. Promise. I promise. Promise. Here you go, motherfucker. Persephone. Unlocked 4 pictures. An old house. Inside the old house, I'm guessing, some symbols. We can all be friends, Paul. I'll be back to show you. Persephone. Persephone Gardens. Good day, I was wondering if you have seen the post on Atlas. I would like to remind you that the contest is over. However, since you are such a loyal customer, we would like to give you a free bouquet anyways. Just make your order online following your last contest entry, and that bouquet will be on the house. Logged in as Paul Castillo. Looking for something specific? Make a checklist of flowers you want, and we will let you know if we have them in stock. Why the fuck would I want flowers? How come you're just Ruby on his phone? I don't need... This is... I already found it out. Why do I get the old answers? The grind. Thanks for starting your day with us at the grind. Here's a digital receipt for your purchase. Matcha latte regular. Cold brew large. 3 pumps vanilla. 1 pump caramel syrup. 2 pumps cinnamon dulce. Splash of soy milk. Light cream. No ice. No foam. $15 coffee. Alright, seems worth it. Seems worth it. Alright. Persephone's Garden. A place of recollection and inspiration. Persephone's Garden is called to find peace within nature and its sprouting resilience. Our catalog is skillfully curated and locally sourced as we strive to cultivate and strengthen the local community. What's in the store? Plants, herbs, planters, books, tools, arrangement. Stop and smell the roses. So why would I fucking... Daycare. Flower daycare. Aha, here we go. It's code words. Beware, silence, humility, innocence, disdain, love, truth, resolution, anxious, hope, promise, sorrow, gratitude, message, beauty, thoughts, pine, endurance. Endurance. Alright. So I guess we're sending a message to James Bond. But what message are we sending? Yeah, I already fucking found it now. Putin is bombing. Come on. What the hell? Yes, sir. Good, good. Was getting word he wanted to do business at this dingy bus stop. It's an interesting little town you have here. Very quaint. You see, a guy like Thomas and you wouldn't think he'd come from a place like this. Hard to imagine why he'd come back, unless it's for tax breaks. Anyway, where are you again? Thomas didn't say. Pickup point. Paul picking up a client before joining Thomas at his favorite spot for a meeting. The Jeff files.
The case of the strange symbols, audio log 1. My investigation continues. The last disappearance was a couple of weeks ago. Same thing, no new leads. The sheriff's department has been tight-lipped. It's been quiet since then, but this is far from over. I have a hunch on who might be next. One of my co-workers from Mirror Tech, Jeff Howard. He's a reserved guy, quiet, minds his own business. Lately he's been more withdrawn and spacey than usual. I didn't think much of it until I caught a glimpse of the symbol on his computer. He was happy when I mentioned it. I made a new friend. Said he was staying back at Mirror to see them. I knew he was working late nights, but the way he said it, something was off. That's when I wrote Persephone in. The footage we got is deeply concerning. Jeff's in danger, I know it. Maybe if I stick close to him, I can get more information. If anything tries to take him in the process, I'll stop it.
Lol.
Yeah. I'll try to talk to Thomas too. Jeff needs to go home. These nights aren't good for him. The case of the strange symbols, audio log 2. Jeff rarely leaves Mirror Tech. He's only ever home 3 hours out of the whole day, then it's back to work. Well, today he was forced to take the day off. HR freaked when they learned how much time he was spending at the office. I couldn't leave him alone, so I followed him. The morning was uneventful. Wish I could say the same for when we got to the park. I'm at a safe distance, observing in my car. Jeff is handing out pieces of paper to people with a huge smile on his face. I've never seen him so happy before. Whatever he's showing them, it's scaring people. I need to find out what it is. Should catch up with one of them, see what they'll tell me.
You show them this. We can all be friends, Paul. I'll be back to show you. Pick a point. Not here. Morning fix. That sounds like the coffee receipt. Aha. To be collected. But of course! Hang on, let me get that coffee receipt. Yes, buddy. Alright. Morning fix. It's a morning fix. Nampla, welcome back. Split crumbs, stump the roach. Thank you, boys. New feeds unlocked. Alright, what was the other one? Pet watch starry-eyed.
Strange symbols, audio log 3. He knew I was here the whole time. Jeff left a note on my windshield while I was gone. It's the symbol. He's spreading it, and his letter... We can all be friends. I'll be back to show you, Paul. I've looked everywhere for him and nothing. Jeff is gone. Strange symbols.
My name is Jeff.
Audio log 4. It's official. Jeff is missing. No one's heard from him since the day at the park. I'm so sorry, Jeff. It's my mistake, thinking I knew better. Talking to you would have been the better option. Maybe you'd still be here. I can't do this alone. I need to reach out to someone. Someone I can trust.
I can't do this all on my own. Alright. I got some stuff. Why can't I? Okay, pet watch starry-eyed.
Don't smash it, okay? Don't smash it!
We need to send some sort of message to the Persephone. I don't know what message that would be though. The Beldam's blessing. A fawn's favor. Aha! Okay, what did he say in the fucking video? Persephone has gone into hiding. To reach them, you'll need to find a token to return a promise in Stone Creek. To return a promise. People in the past. Yes, but what exactly are we supposed to
These symbols keep appearing. Something bad's gonna happen. I can feel it. Gotta get more proof. Just to be sure. I need to get more reports from Persephone. There must be something I'm missing.
More reports? What does that mean? It means that I order a flower and make a checklist of flowers you want and we will let you know if we have them in stock. Okay. Language of the flowers. Need more reports. Reports on what? Reports on what? Which one would mean reports? I don't know which one means reports. Language of flowers. Services. Jabber. Go at Garden Oracle. Oops. Alright, let's see. Persephone's Garden. Message promise resolution. There we go. Message promise resolution. I have found it. Beware danger truth. Can you hurry up? Which one do you want? YOLO. Message promise resolution. Message promise resolution. Message promise elm beads. Iris elm beads. Iris Columbine purple. Fucking supposed to remember this. Fucking flowers. Elm beads. Iris. I already forgot. Columbine purple. Columbine purple. Fuck. Elm beads. Daisy? Which one? I'm not getting that. I get like all these flowers blend together. Iris? Iris. Your order is being processed. I need a moment. Just gotta sort out 8 more things. Make that 8.5. I'll get back to you later. Okay. Persephone is not Persephone? Nicely done. So they go by another name. These messages are interesting. Paul has been a roll with his win. Suspicious, don't you think? A coded message, maybe. Coded message with flowers. Like, I feel like she's delayed in her brain. I've already done this now. You'd be surprised at the combination of ciphers and codes people use to communicate, especially if they're creative, committed, or desperate. Words that perfectly describe Paul. Alright. You guys have a secret code? Unfortunately, yes. Though ours is a place. A bench at the local park. He left me a clue at the warehouse earlier. Even in danger, he sticks to protocol. It's strange that he broke it this time. Must have been serious. We have Persephone, I mean Damien. It won't hurt to try and contact them. I already did. So I ordered some flowers. In a sense, yes. There's a pattern here that points to a contest on Persephone's Atlas feed. Paul didn't claim his last order. That's our in. Yeah, I already did all of this. Shouldn't they be like catching up to where I am? Instead of fucking being advice friends when I already fucking did it. I think I know where to start. Because I already did. Get back to me once you find Damien. In the meantime, I'll try to pay a visit to where Paul works. Got some info on our colleagues that went missing. Alright. Paul, where have you been, buddy? You dumped a bunch of stuff on me and broke our contract protocol. Then you went MIA. What's going on? Did you find another florist to befriend? Paul's missing. Is this Persephone or Damien? If you have to ask, you're not Paul. Who are you? Answer, or I'll make sure you'll never buy flowers in this town again. Calm down. I'm a friend of Paul's. Friends? Paul, you're definitely lying. Alright, I'm with Ruby Myers. Ruby Myers from the papers? This is worse than I imagined. I thought I escaped her. Nothing good can come out of Ruby reaching out to me. She works with Paul. Unusual. Those two are polar opposites. They don't synchronize like Paul and I do. If you're with Ruby, you should be very careful. Her methods are extreme, like a cockroach. Instinctive, quick, undying. I almost admire her for it. She scares me. Alright. I take it you're not a fan of her reporting. I'm not talking about her reporting. I'm talking about the way she operates. Once she gets her first blood, her angle, nothing stands in the way of getting the story she wants. Like I said, a cockroach. A scary cockroach that speaks and writes. I never knew what to make of it. Though Paul assures me her heart is in the right place. But they didn't come to me about Ruby. You want to know about Paul. Who are you exactly? Allow me to wow you with my flourish. Persephone is the codename with Paul. Most know me as a modest florist and a flower shop owner. But if you're looking for stuff or things, I am Damien, purveyor of unobtainable for my clients. Like, what kind of stuff? Anything and everything. Flowers, documents, surveillance, so long as you have a good cause that I align with. I'm what you call a fixer. For legal reasons, I prefer purveyor of the unobtainable. People come to me when there's too much red tape, so I fix things and I help them. That makes me sound more like a handyman. Alright. What did you help Paul with? I don't even know where to begin. It's usually something obscure and out there. Paul never disappoints. My favorite was this hair sample. Thought it might be from Mothman himself. The last time he came... Alright, I cannot scroll up. I know where this is going. You want to know more about the disappearances, don't you? It was a strong concern of Paul's too. What did he ask from you this time? Paul wanted a whole background check. Police records, digital footprints, you know, standard stuff. He also asked for surveillance. What this guy did on the day-to-day, for the most part it was uneventful, except he had periods where he'd blank out in the middle of doing something and zone out for a few hours just staring. Creepy. Did you know that he was following someone? You know something about the disappearances? Well, there's a strong fear permeating throughout Stone Creek, all revolving the missing persons cases. Some think that the beldam is back, others say it's a publicity stunt. At least I'm not the only one on my toes. What are they scared of exactly? That something with power exists in town, stealing people away from silencing them into hiding. Mainly, they're afraid it isn't on their side. Neither wants Stone Creek to fall into the hands of the other. Maybe I shouldn't speak of this. Someone could be listening. Oh no. The fuck? That's a smiley. Did you know that he was following someone? Yes, and I might have helped him with that. Paul was looking into a colleague of his, Jeff Howard. He was a pretty normal guy until he disappeared for a few days and came back acting strange and distant. Apparently he never left work. Paul suspected he might be up to no good. Paul thought that if he could get a closer look at Jeff's life, he'd find a connection to the other disappearances in town. Nothing turned up until we saw something weird. Can you show me? Daddy gave you good advice. I'm not watching this video alone again. Paul noticed that Jeff stayed late for work every night. The guy never went home except when Paul stayed back to try and catch him. Then he disappeared. We wanted to see what he was up to at night in the office. I got access, and then this happened. Nice typing. The graveyard shift. Jeff was glued to his seat for days. Something had a hold on him. Maybe he's just a dedicated worker. What was that near the end in the shadows? Hands? Shh. I don't want to be cursed. You want to know something creepier? That mark on the screen? We shouldn't look at it. I probably should have warned you beforehand. What's with these fucking emojis? When Paul wanted my help with the disappearances, he asked me to look into each location, see if there was a link to it all. I don't know how, but that symbol was everywhere, sprouting you wherever those missing folks were last seen. Do you think it has a meaning? Can you track down its origins? I'd rather not, especially without Paul. Looking at it gives me the sweats. It's like an eye looking back at me. Something about it looks familiar, but I can't place it. Listen, I think we've spoken enough for now. It's best we part ways. If you find something else, I'd prefer if you left me out of it. Oh, he's molding. Alright. Got a new mail from Julia. Oh, hello. Yeah, no. Screw all of that. Someone from Myra goes missing and they're threatening a gag order on the whole company? It doesn't matter how nice you try to sound, Thomas. We all speak corporate. We should be doing something to help, not this. They're treating it like it's an inconvenience. Absolute trash. I can imagine the chaos you must be going through at upper management now, Nat. So much for a promotion. Sorry for the morning angst, guys. I'm just appalled. None of this is right. Lol, it's fine. Smiley face. Everything is fine. Smiley face. This is exactly what I was trying to prevent. Everyone's freaking the hell out. And the people I work with are looking at each other wondering, where did we go wrong? I told them it was a bad idea to minimize the news in favor of keeping Myra's rep, but no. They just look at me with these sneers like I wet the fucking bed. I'm going crazy here. They want legal to accompany the staff that are going for questioning at the station this coming week. I'd say at least Myra's cooperating, but I'm not dumb enough to fall for that. They're hiding something. Oh, but that's not all. Thomas has been dodging calls from Miss Howard, Jeff's mom. They've been putting her on hold until she hangs up. Of all their scummy moves, this takes the cake. But yeah, no worries, totally normal. What the hell is this? Alright, well, we have his name was Jeff Howard. Howard. Pepper Hats. A normal person would have died from staying awake that long. There's so many things wrong with this video. It could be edited. The symbol is on the computer. Sharp eyes, Rook. It just popped up on his screen and kept coming back. Did someone send it to him? Did he look for it himself? He's completely entranced by this symbol. What if he sees something we don't? Interesting theory. Too bad there's no way to test it. This video is a great find. Wish it didn't cut off at the good part. Did you see that figure on the floor? Everybody walked the dinosaur. What is it? Is there even an explanation? Camera defect? Clueless? Copes it? You mean like the camera was recording over itself? I doubt it. Look, everything lines up. No weird overlays. That shadow was with him. I can't watch this anymore. It's starting to creep me out. Could be edited. I don't think that's the case. It's sped up and stitched for brevity, but it hasn't been altered beyond that. Do you think this is the behavior Paul noticed? Without a doubt. It's troubling that he was the only one who didn't ignore it. What are the managers doing? Or HR? Everyone walked around him like it was nothing. Oh, Myra, take so much for looking out for the working class. Luckily, I'm here to help. Took you a while to get there. Hey, it took some digging on my hand. Paul's not open about where he works. I had to point you in the right direction too. So who's slowing who down? That's beside the point. The receptionist has been on her cell the whole time and she keeps giving me the hand. I need to do me a favor. You want me to call and ask? Sure, something like that. I'm forwarding the number for the front desk. Call it and get her to step away. Make something up that she can't ignore, like an emergency or something. The more extreme, the better. She won't answer our questions, so I'll need to find them for us. Alright. Fine. What's the number? Hello?
Mira Technologies, your guide to the future. You've reached the front desk. This is Morgan speaking. How can I help you?
Where are you? Get to the meeting room now.
What? There's nothing on the schedule about any of the rooms being booked at this hour. Why are you calling this number anyway? You're on the wrong line.
Don't do this to me. I sent the memo yesterday. It's last minute. Help!
Ugh, they do this every time. Doesn't anyone know to follow procedure? Could you handle this yourself? I can't leave the front desk unattended. Thomas wants the place on lockdown after Jeff.
Let's switch places. I'll man the front desk. You prep the meeting.
So you get to sit around while I do all the work. Yeah, sounds like a fair trade. Fine, I'm on my way. But just for a minute, don't think you'll wiggle your way out of this too. Follow my lead and help me.
Audio for fucking ants. I'm grateful.
Oh, you're the only one who has to worry about that. My notice period's almost up. Hang tight, I'm on my way now.
Alright. Hurry up. I'm not sure what you said to Morgan, but she got out there fast. Not a shabby rook. Gave me plenty of time to play Nancy Drew in the middle of my attack. I was surprisingly easy. Shocked you couldn't do it. Did you find out where Thomas is? It's a bit more complicated than I thought. Trust tech companies to keep an iron grip on their secrets, but keep a loose lid on yours. No word on where Thomas is, but we can find him if we follow his tracks. I got a schedule, a voice recording, and a sticky note. Which do you want to see first? Give me the voice recording.
Morgan, change of plans. Just got my morning coffee and I feel like working at my favorite spot today. So let's move my meeting there too. Could you reach out and send an invite to get that under control? What? Think you're the only one trying to have a nice stroll through the park? Son of... Only reason you have green fields is because of us. Morgan, just inform the client about the new location and get here with a clean shirt in 15 minutes, would you?
Clean shirt. Thomas does not sound like a nice person. The only time people like him are nice. The only time people like him are nice is when cameras are around. But they need something from you. Stick to Fluff if you ever meet him. It works wonders. Even through gritted teeth. Anyway, Greenfields, that should be Greenfields Park. So he went there after his morning coffee. But where did he go after that? Let's see his schedule. I don't know what fucking day it is. I'll figure it out. Thomas only had 2 things on his agenda this morning. Ah yes, the hard life of a CEO. Morning coffee and micromanaging your team. Thomas is a creature of habit. Never fails to start the day with coffee. I wonder if there is a clue in Paul's phone to know which cafe he went. Thinking there's a chance Paul went with him today? Good question. Based on what we learned so far, Paul would have been focused on his investigation. He could have visited Thomas if he thought he'd help. Alright. Bling. He went to the fucking grind. Obviously. The grind! Location changed. Thomas to collect him where Paul did. Where? Jabber dead. Meeting confirmed this week. 3 PM till late. From the looks of it, Paul did something similar before. Another person find Thomas is tough enough. But you know anything about this work? A deal with Jabber sounds important. A deal with Jabber. A deal with Jabber? Elon Musk buying to Jabber. Another way for Thomas to leverage his power in Stone Creek. What is he planning? Alright, focus. See if you can find anything about Paul picking up the same client and where. This should paint a better picture of Thomas' trail. Alright. What is this notification I have? Alright, so motherfucking bus stop. OMG. That's everything on Thomas. You have a plan? We have 3 locations to pinpoint Thomas. Atlas has this linking feature to plan routes. Paul's modified the version of his own. If you read Thomas' steps from today, you'll find his elusive favorite spot. Alright, where the fuck is the schedule? Fuck! What the fuck? Okay, what day is it? Morning stand up. Virtual. Coffee with Mayor Richardson. Coffee with Mayor Richardson. (3 PM till late). Business meeting. Morning stand-up. Virtual. Coffee with Paul. Business meeting. The Jabber deal. Okay. Where the fuck is the back? Alright, so he had the fucking coffee. Yeah. And then he went. And then he went and had a fucking 3 PM motherfucking... Wait, bring the fucking...
Morgan, change of plans. Just got my morning coffee and I feel like working at my favorite spot today, so let's move my meeting there too. Could you reach out and send an invite to, Get that under control! What? Think you're the only one trying to have a nice stroll through the park? Son of a... Only reason you have green fields is because of us. Morgan, just inform the client about the new location and get here with a clean shirt in 15 minutes, would you?
Okay. So it's his favorite spot. So definitely bought the coffee here, then he went here, his favorite spot. His favorite spot. He's probably tweeting. What's his name? Jeff. Alright, here we go. Probably see his thingy. No. The fuck is his name? Does he not have a fucking... Should be... T-mail. No, what the fuck was his name? It wasn't Jeff. Which one is Thomas and which one is fucking Jeff? I'm fucking lost. Jeff. Oh, Jeff is this guy. So his name is Thomas. Feed. Fucking... Green fields. Alright, Gamba. YOLO. I'm fucking lost. Thomas' favorite spot. Thomas' favorite spot. Alright, Thomas' favorite spot. Schedule looks like location change. Thomas collect him. Location change. Thomas to collect him where Paul Did where? Jabber dead. Burke from acquisition. Meeting confirmed. This week 3 p.m. till late. Business meeting 3 p.m. Burke. Who the fuck is Burke? Burke from acquisition. Burke from acquisition. Burke.
Forsen, I didn't hear you say no more links. Does this mean you are still accepting links to watch? Oh! Click my
that
name,
it
Mr.
means.
Forsen. What the hell, why?
Level mindset, Forsen level.
Forsen level, indeed. I'm fucking lost. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm fucking done. This one's like dick compared to the others. Bye bye.